If you don't cooperate, I'll make sure you go back to prison. This was a bet that couldn't be allowed to fail. The target of the professor's threat was Will, a brilliantly gifted young man who repeatedly got into trouble. But the professor's goal wasn't punishment, it was salvation. He wanted Will to undergo psychological therapy. Surprisingly, Will agreed. Not because he feared returning to prison, but because he had an important date the following Tuesday with a girl. The professor had assumed that finding the right therapist would solve everything, but he quickly realized that Will's complexity far exceeded his imagination. The first therapist was defeated in their very first session. Will had simply said, "Do you find it hard to hide the fact that you're gay?" The doctor stormed out in fury. The professor was amazed, while Will calmly pointed out that he'd seen the doctor's autobiography. The second doctor was a hypnotherapist. Will pretended to cooperate, but when the hypnosis began, he suddenly started singing, "Hey, Afternoon Delight, Skyrockets in Flight." The session was interrupted. The doctor left in anger. Only then did the professor realize he couldn't handle this treatment alone. So he turned to someone, Sean.